Hi. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and as you can probably tell from the title, this video is all about my favorite curly hair products for girls with fine, low density curls. So before I get started, my husband said to me, as he looked at a table of about 20 products, "Charm, can you not just use one product for your hair?" I asked him if he could say it again so I could record it, because you know the Kardashians would do that and it would be very funny, and I was just picturing like editing it into the video. That would be really, really funny, but he wasn't into it, and so as a result I didn't answer him. So yes, we need all these products. Girls need options, and every product does a different thing. One day you might want like super defined curls, and another day you might want it just big and fluffy like a poodle, right? Girls need options. Also, the reason I'm showing you so many different products, in all honesty, is because I know that you guys are located in all different parts of the world. Analytics tells me that, okay? Also, there's different price ranges. So I don't want to just tell you like this is the top of top, you got to pick this one. No, I'm going to give you options within the category. So my favorite deep conditioners that all work well for our hair type, that are not going to be heavy and leaving a residue. Leave-in conditioners, I'm not touching on shampoos because I feel like that doesn't really make a difference with our hair type. They generally all do the same thing. I don't get a lot of like residue from shampoos. If anything, they strip your hair. So leaving shampoos out, leave-in conditioners, gels, and any other styling products that I think would be helpful for you, I'm going to include. So I'm going to start with deep conditioners, and I have to start with the holy grail, and I'm so excited to announce that it is this one here. And the reason I'm excited is because it's the cheapest. It's so affordable. It is under $5 and it works so well. Ladies, if you're out there with damaged curls, put this in. It says 3-minute miracle. I, on occasion in the past, have left it on my hair overnight, wrapped my head with a shower cap and then a towel over top, let that sink into my hair overnight, and then the curls start coming back. So if you have damaged curls, give this a shot. So if you don't know about this, Aussie 3-minute moist conditioner, deep conditioner, I use this a lot. It has amazing slip. I'm probably not going to talk about every product as long as I'm talking about this one, but I just have to emphasize how awesome this is, because if you haven't tried it, you're seriously missing out. And I know this for a fact because whenever I tell people about it, they try it, they come back to me and they say, "I love this product." So trust me, there's this, okay? Try it, come back and tell me what you think. It's awesome. I always suggest these two to a lot of people when they have any kind of damage or they want a really good deep conditioner that's not going to break the bank. This is another one that I love. It's already open, as you can see. You can get these mostly, where is it, like Walmart, Target. See them at many places. They probably even sell them in actual bottles, but for some reason there's something very satisfying for me about buying it in the little packet. I don't know. Is that just me? So it is the Palmer's Coconut Oil Formula Coconut Oil Deep Conditioning Protein Pack for dry, damaged, or color treated hair, and it is just what it says. It is fantastic for your curls, and it's not going to leave your hair feeling heavy or weighed down afterwards. It's going to do exactly what it says, keeps your hair really nice and hydrated. Now, if you just got paid or you're feeling, you know, a little luxurious, I'm gonna mention some more that are a little bit more expensive but are awesome products as well. So let's go through them really quickly. The first one is by Ouidad, and this is the Curl Immersion Triple Treat Deep Conditioner with coconut, avocado, and grapeseed oils. It looks like this. I've shown this in a video before. Another deep conditioner I really like is the Mixed Chicks Deep Conditioner. It nourishes, detangles, and restores your thirsty locks with all sorts of great ingredients as well. I'm mentioning products that have really great ingredients, so that is also sometimes why products might be more expensive as well, because they tend to be more natural or have higher quality, higher grade ingredients. So that's the Mixed Chicks one. Now this one I really love. I featured this in my bangs video when I showed you how I trim my bangs myself. I love this. This is a leave-in this is a mask, deep conditioning mask. It's called the Blueberry Bliss Reparative Hair Mask. This is so good that I can use this on my hair, rinse it out, and then put no product on my hair and let it air dry. It's gonna give me a fluffy look. I actually showed it right in that video, but it's still gonna look moisturized. So I really, really like this. Because if I can use a moisturizer, a deep treatment that is so moisturizing that I don't even need a styling product, then you know it's really good. So, and it also smells really, really good as well. So I do want to mention that, and that is by Frizz-Free Curls, or Curls. Now, the other one that I want to mention, I have not purchased in a while because, I mean, I have a lot of options at home and it is pricier, but I have to mention it because I do love it. I actually don't even know if it's still out there now I'm talking about it. So, it is the Carol's Daughter Minoi hair mask. I used to treat myself to it every once in a while back in the day when my hair was really, really damaged. It works so well. Your hair feels so incredibly soft. It smells amazing. The two downsides, it's pricey and there's not a lot in it. So because there isn't a lot in it, I just felt like I was going through it so fast, and it felt like a lot of money to be going through so fast when you can use other things that work well as well. So that's the downside. If I can find a picture of it, I'll show it here. If you love Carol's Daughter, give it a shot by all means. So I had to mention it because it really, really is bomb. I wasn't sure what I was gonna say. Do people still say bomb? The next thing I want to mention is the only conditioner I'm going to mention. I have to be honest, I use deep treatments almost in the replacement of conditioners. I just have no problem with that. So I do use conditioners sometimes, but there's really only one that I use like over and over again, and I'll tell you the brand. It is OGX. And this is actually not the exact one that I wanted to show you, but because I use it so much, I don't have it right now. It's a coconut one, but I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this brand. Their conditioners are the truth. I absolutely love them. Amazing slip. Again, it's a great price as well. Easy to find at Walmart, Target, the usual suspects. Smells phenomenal. You just have that beautiful tropical getaway kind of smell, and you know, it's awesome. And I love it for detangling, so I use that conditioner very, very often. Now let's get into the exciting part. I feel like this part's exciting, maybe, I don't know. Leave-in conditioners. Okay, so I'm gonna start with some that have been my tried and true, meaning I use these the longest. I started my whole healthy curly hair journey with this many years ago. I'm making it sound like this is like 20 years ago, but it's not. So the first one I am going to mention, this one I believe was kind of like a cult favorite on YouTube. Anyone that was going natural or starting their healthy hair journey about 5 years ago, everyone was using this. If you had fine low density curls, this was great for us. It is the Giovanni Direct Leave-In Weightless Moisture Conditioner. This is one of those products where if I don't want to take a gamble on whether my hair is going to turn out how I want it to turn out, this is one of the products I reach for. Because some products with our hair type, you have to get the exact measurement correct. You know this. Otherwise, you have to start all over again, wash your hair all over again, because it's just too heavy and the residue messes up the whole look. Our hair is very, very temperamental. So this is one of those products that I have rarely had issues with. I will say I only apply it when my hair is damp, and most of these products, if not all of these products, same scenario. I just don't like to take the risk with my hair type. It can't take a lot of product, so my hair has to be wet when I'm applying this. When I say wet, not like sopping wet, so it's not like dripping everywhere, but you know, water is still saturated on my hair after I washed it, and then I'll go through with this. I have many tutorials on my channel showing you my step-by-step process for applying product. Another favorite that I used many years ago, and I actually haven't used it as much lately, and now I'm getting back into using it again. It's the Mix Chicks Leave-In Conditioner. What I will say about this, you definitely don't need a lot. This would last me probably 5 years. I only use a very, very small amount, and I like to concentrate this towards the tips of my hair and not so much at the root, because I do find that this can be a little bit heavy for my hair personally. So again, it has to be applied to my hair when it is wet. Or sometimes what I like to do is when my hair is about maybe 50% air dried, I will go in and scrunch this at the bottom, at the tips of my hair, to get some of the tips more defined. Especially with my bangs, I've done that in the past as well. So that would be like after I've used maybe like the Giovanni Weightless leave-in conditioner, 50% dry, then I'll add this like to the tips and scrunch it in, if you know what I mean. But if I was to put this all over my whole head by itself, my hair has to be damp. And if it is damp and I do that and I scrunch it and let it air dry, when it's dry, it kind of needs to be crunched out and then air picked. What was I gonna say? Then I take the Afro pick and then it looks lovely. But if I just leave it to dry, it does have a little bit of a crunchy sort of, you know, that kind of crunchy feel where your hair is not, you know, big and voluminous by any means. It's just like perfectly no frizz, that kind of thing. If you like pure definition, no frizz, you would love this. But if you want some volume happening, then all you do is just kind of scrunch that out, lift at the roots, give it some shakes, and then you can take an Afro pick and do a bunch of this action happening, and then it's great. This is a newer product that I've been using recently. It's actually what's on my hair today. It is by Curlsmith, and it is the Curl Conditioning Oil in Cream. It looks like this right here. I've showed it on my Instagram a couple times and in another video. I like it because it is nourishing, has a shine and everything. It says oil and cream, but it doesn't feel heavy like an oil by any means. And I typically get really good second day hair with this because it is a little bit heavier than some of my other products. So first day hair tends to be more defined looking, but I can't really get it as big because it is a bit heavier, if you know what I mean. But then then at night I'll put it up and put it in a pineapple. Then the next day, it's great. It's fantastic. Oh, by the way, if you like my earrings, I kind of just threw on anything, but my earrings say, I should show you up close. It says it's, let me show you up close. Let me just show you while you're here. Can you see? Hold on. It says it's not frizz, it's my halo. If you guys like these, let me know in the comments because I'm doing a video about them soon. So they will be available if anyone likes these. So yeah, when you have that messy hair day, frizzy hair day, and you throw your hair up, put on the earrings, and then people are like, what do your earrings say? Boom! Let them know. Okay, another leave-in conditioner that I really like is by Curls again. It's a Blueberry Bliss Reparative leave-in conditioner. This gives me the results that are more like fluffy, less defined and more fluffy, if you know what I mean, and I love that look. So whereas the Mix Chicks would be more defined, this is more like a fluffy, bouncy, big curls, and I love that. I love the smell of this as well. Now, what I should mention is anytime you're looking for a leave-in conditioner, if you have fine low density curls, check to see if the first ingredient is water, and when it is, odds are it'll be great for your hair. Water-based leave-in conditioners are really great for our texture. It just leaves it a lot more lightweight and not so weighed down. So if your hair is on the damaged side, or if you have issues with your scalp at all, like eczema or super dry scalp, I think a spray leave-in conditioner is a great option for you. In fact, you can even add it to your regular leave-in, and it's going to be lightweight enough where it's, you know, pretty much like spraying water, but it actually has ingredients that are going to be beneficial to your hair or your scalp. Now, when I had issues with the back of my hair, actually, I'm going to probably talk about that in another video, how I am. Let me know below if this is something that you guys care about, how I got my hair to finally grow past, you know, like shoulder length. So now it's actually growing. And there was some major issues I had with breakage in the back. So if you want that in another video, let me know below and I will do that for you. But anyways, this leave-in spray, you might not like the smell. It is rosemary, shea, and black castor oil, but obviously the ingredients are really great and it is lightweight, so I do want to recommend it to you guys as well. It's by Tropic Living. Looks like so. And I like this also as a great refresher. For next day curls, if you want just something that's going to make your curls look a bit more nourished other than just water, something that actually has like good nutrients or ingredients in it, but it's not going to be too heavy on your existing products that are already in there. This is a great option. I got this on Amazon. I'm not sure if it's in, I haven't really seen it in stores, not that I've really looked. So it might be like in Target or whatever, I'm not too sure, but it is on Amazon. Now I have two more leave-in conditioners I want to mention. The first one is in the tiny little package because I really did not need to buy it because I just have so many products, but I did want to show it to you because it is one that I do really like. It is by Shea Moisture. It is the Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Leave-In Conditioner, and it has shea butter, peppermint, and apple cider vinegar. You can get it in these little packages like this, bottles like this at Target. I think this is a great option for people with low density hair because you don't need a lot of products. I also used to buy the Mixed Chicks small packet for the longest time at Target as well because you don't really need a lot of product when you have fine hair. Like I've already used this and I'm sure there's people with thick hair that would use this in one sitting. So it's a great option. I just wanted to say that. Also, I just love how it has so many great ingredients in this, and I think this is also great for anyone that's trying to grow out their hair, is to look for products that have those kind of healthy ingredients. Like Jamaican Black Castor Oil is great for hair growth, and peppermint is really great for your scalp, as well as apple cider vinegar. So if you're someone that has dry, itchy scalp, I think this is a great option. I personally like this the most during the winter dry months. And now that I think about it, I have to mention one more. And this is one that I don't have with me, but it's one that I used for many years. And I'm sure a lot of you know about it, but honestly, this is like one of the top ones that I would suggest to people if you have our hair type. It is by, oh my gosh, Kinky Curly, Not Today. It's called Kinky Curly Not Today Leave-In Conditioner. I'm sure a lot of you know about it, but if you don't, it's an excellent leave-in conditioner. Very, very lightweight. I think that I just wasn't crazy about the price as well. You can get a little cheap at times. So that's another great option. It's available at Target. The reason I say about the price, because obviously you can equate the higher price with excellent products, but if it's a product that doesn't have, how should I say, that you use a lot of and it goes really fast for you, then it feels like you're spending more, if that makes sense. Whereas like the Frizz Free Curls, for example, it's very similar to the size of the Not Today. It probably is the same size, but there's more density to this product. It's a heavier product. Not heavy for our hair, but it is a heavier product. And so it lasts longer. A little goes a long way, whereas the Not Today, I felt like I was just going through it really fast. Okay, now let's get into gels. Now, normally when you think of a gel, you think of sticky, crunchy hair, and it's just a no-no for curly hair, and especially for our curly hair, because it just, you know, makes everything just stick together and have no sort of volume movements. But there are some gels on the market that do work for our hair type, and so I want to share them with you because some of them are like holy grail items for me, and some of them I will be fine just using by itself as the only styling product. So sometimes I will skip a leave-in conditioner, just put the gel because it's so awesome and it works so well. So the first gel I have to mention, this to me is another product that, if you saw the excitement I had with the Aussie in the beginning, this is another product that is a hands down holy grail product for me. It is by Ouidad, the Climate Control Heat and Humidity Gel. It works for humidity, for weightless frizz prevention. This stuff is amazing. I absolutely recommend this to anyone. Yes, it is a bit pricier, but I'm telling you, it is so worth it. It gives you, as I said, you don't get frizz. You really do not get frizz with it. And sometimes what I even do is if I'm using another product and I'll see frizz forming at the top, I will go in with a bit of this and smooth it over the top of my hair, scrunch, and I'm good. But many times what I'll do, especially in the summer with a wash and go, I will use just this by itself, almost like a leave-in conditioner, and it doesn't have that crunchiness that I have to like crunch out to have that look or whatever. It's fine just from drying, and then I do my regular Afro pick, fluff it up, but very, very little frizz. If you don't like frizz, you will love this, but I like frizz and I still love this because my curls just look really, really good and really shiny. There's movement. This is from Deva Curl and it is the Light Defining Gel. It was formerly called Angel, I don't know. I like this, not as much as the Ouidad, but I would say it's very similar. But the only thing with this is, in my experience, I always have to make sure that I have the exact water ratio to gel ratio happening, or else it ends up being really crunchy looking. But when it's on, it's on. Like when I get it right, it looks fantastic. My curls look really defined, but they're still lightweight and fluffy. But there's so many times that I get it wrong and it's just crunchy. Whereas with the Ouidad, even if I put a little too much, it doesn't feel heavy for me, in my personal opinion. So yeah, sometimes I have to like scrunch out that little cast that you get of the gel. So that is something that you have to keep in mind with gel, is sometimes you have to wait for it to dry and then go like this to ease up that kind of sticky, not sticky, but crunchy feeling. And then it's great. It's just a matter of, do you want to do that? Does that bother you? Everyone's different. Okay. Another gel I have to mention, this is another gel that is very different in the way it feels to me from the other ones, but this is a product that I wouldn't put necessarily with any other leave-in conditioner. That's the thing with our hair type. Very rarely do I have to put two products together to achieve a result. Usually it's just one styling product and it's enough for my hair type, because you know, you can't just overdo it and weigh down the curls. As you can see, it's very, can you see? Very watery consistency. This is another product that I know I'm gonna get great results. I don't have to take a gamble. I apply it to my hair when it's wet, just let it air dry. I love to air dry, by the way. I know I keep saying that, but I'm an air dry kind of girl. I very, very, very rarely diffuse. So just want to say that. So everything I'm showing you, I'm pretty much air drying. Now, if I ever have to diffuse my hair, I tend to not really want to go with the gels as much because I'm so afraid of that crunchiness. That's just me. Another great gel option is a brand called Bounce Curl. It is the light cream gel with aloe, and I've never said this out loud before, and it says it's free of parabens, sulfates, and silicones. I would say this is very similar to the Deva Curl. To me, I like it as well. I found that this worked better when it was combined with something. For me personally, I liked it better when I had a leave-in conditioner in my hair first. So for example, if I put the Giovanni Weightless conditioner, and then when it's almost dry, I kind of do a smooth once over with this gel just to kind of give it a little bit more hold, and then I would just kind of scrunch it in a little bit. That way I could get like second day hair. If I ever want more hold, it's so that I can get second day hair or third day hair. That's usually the only case. So yeah, this was great as well. Now this is the only mousse I'll probably ever mention that I love. And this is like, my heart. This, you don't understand. I have so many memories of this. So to tell you really quickly, even though you probably don't care in this video, it's probably 25 days long. When I was first going, you know, I don't want to say natural because it was always natural, but I just didn't really know my texture and I didn't take care of my curls, blah, blah, blah. This product I found once and then I couldn't find it in Canada again, and I was living in Canada at the time. And I used to make my husband bring it back from the States for me when he was going to school in the States. When he'd come home to Canada, I'd have him go search for this and bring it back for me because I loved it so much. It is by OGX again, and it is the Nourishing Coconut Milk Weightless Mousse. And this has been another holy grail for me. I've always just loved this. Lightweight, fluffy curls, no crunch, and smells great. So this, and affordable. This is always, you know, has a little place in my heart. So to finish off, I'm going to talk about 3 products that don't really fit in one of those categories, but I definitely feel like you guys will like. The first one is by Curls. It is the Passion Fruit Curl Control Paste. So if you're ever trying to wear your hair in a sleek style in the front and you get a lot of the little flyaways, the wispies or whatever, this is a great product for that. It's heavy enough that it's going to leave your hair staying down, because you know when you have fine hair, it just kind of like, it doesn't stay down. There's nothing to weigh it down. You need something to keep it down, keep it in place. And this is just, it's nice, it's awesome, it's lovely. I've showed it many times for my pineapple updos when I want to wear it out. Smells amazing, awesome ingredients, so I want to mention that. They also have a blueberry version as well that is a little bit heavier, so either one would work in that case. Now in terms of a nice finishing spray, so if your hair just needs a little bit of sheen, maybe it's second day hair and it's looking a little dry, but you don't want to go through a whole thing of like, you know, adding more product. I love this Weightless Hydration Coconut Water Hydration Oil by OGX. It smells so good. Honestly, sometimes I just use it for the smell. I'll just spray it on to just almost like a little perfume for your hair, but it's not too heavy that it weighs it down, even though it says oil. It's totally fine. Let me spray some right now. Oh my gosh. Can you guys just go and smell this somewhere in a store? You need to smell this. This, I would say, is probably the best smelling thing I've even showed you guys here. It's coconut magic. I just love it. To finish off, I'm going to show you an oil, and I'm going to mention another oil that I don't have with me that I also recommend to you. So first one is Curls Blueberry Bliss Hair Growth Oil. I've been using this a lot on my hair if I need to add moisture or I want to get it oily before I do shampoo. I will put this in my hair. I also really like to put this in my problem areas, which tends to be the back of my hair, or I'll kind of smooth it on the tips of my hair as well. If I am trying to get into like second and third day hair and my hair just needs a little bit moisture, I don't want anything too heavy. This is very lightweight. Look at it. See how it's kind of like, see? Practically like water consistency. Very lightweight. Smells amazing. And again, really great ingredients. And I also use this to massage my scalp as well. Now, the last oil I want to mention, I don't have it here, and I actually am craving it, and I'm probably going to place an order on Amazon Prime tonight. Moroccan oil. I love Moroccan oil for my hair, but I like the light version. The light version is not heavy, and so that was hilarious and very obvious. I don't know why I just said it like that. The light version is not heavy. Anyways, smells great, lovely consistency, and I will use that just as a leave-in, but it's oil, but it's not an oil that's going to weigh down your hair. I love coconut oil, but it is just way too heavy for my hair. I cannot use that in terms of styling. I can use it for like a a mask on my hair, and then I would have to go in with a serious shampoo to get out any oil that may, you know, linger on my hair. But with Moroccan oil, it's fantastic. I absolutely recommend that to anyone that's ever wondered about the product. It's really, really great, but just get the light version. Last but not least, I know it's not technically a hair product. Well, it is a hair product. It's a styling tool. You gotta get yourself an Afro pick if you don't have one. It works wonders. That's the only reason my hair looks thicker than it is. Afro pick. And if you guys ever wonder about the top of your hair being flat, listen, don't believe the hype with everyone you see in pictures. A lot of times we're just fluffing our hair before we take a picture, right? And then it falls flat throughout the day and you have to refluff it again. So it's the reality, unfortunately. What you can do to kind of help with it is cut your hair in layers so that you do have more volume at the top, so it's not like this, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you can't change your texture too much. Gotta work with it. Try different products. Try different styling techniques. Just to give you an example with what I put in my hair today, when it was finished air drying, it looked pretty much like this. Like this. Wait, can you guys see? So I had to go in with the Afro pick and shake it out, take the Afro pick and make it bigger. So it's all about manipulating your curls as well. Okay, I hope this was helpful. If you guys enjoyed this type of video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up or commenting below. Let me know what products you guys recommend for fine, low density curls, or if you like any of the ones I showed you. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.